It's time for What to Watch. And while most 16-year-old athletes are focused on making their school's varsity team, Quincy Wilson had a very different goal. And today he became the youngest male track competitor in U.S. history. Wilson ran the opening leg in the 4x400-meter relay preliminary round. Team USA was able to advance to the finals, which will be held tomorrow. And CBS Saturday Morning co-host Dana Jacobson is at the games in Paris. She's also a CBS News and Sports correspondent. 16 years old. I mean, I was trying to learn how to parallel park when I was that age, Dana. Walk us through Wilson's Olympic debut.
Doug, funny that you would mention that. He actually gave up or postponed getting his driver's license so he could come here to Paris in order to compete. Not exactly the debut he was hoping for. You mentioned he was in that leadoff spot, did not have a strong run out there, and he said he wasn't 100%, didn't really give any more than that. But I think some perspective even just comes from his teammates. So he was handing off to a 32-year-old, someone twice his age, who's been here before, who knows what this is like. And he said even he was standing on the track at one point watching and going, there's a 16-year-old running in the Olympics for Team USA. So they are on to the final round. They had to go as a team. They went from 7th to 4th to 3rd in order to qualify, but one of the 3 fastest times out there. And we'll see what happens in that final on Saturday, maybe shake off some of the nerves and a better showing from someone who in the under 17 crowd has set his own world records, and that's why he is here with the U.S. team.
Yes, shaking off the nerves. When you're 16, you have plenty of time ahead of you to do that, which is fantastic. We look forward to watching it. Meanwhile, Noah Lyles, Dana, was able to win a bronze medal in the 200-meter dash despite testing positive for COVID. How did he react to the wild last 24 hours that it's been?
Yeah, I mean, he said he never even considered when he tested positive on Tuesday not running in the 200. He did quarantine. He did follow all the CDC protocols and what the U.S. Olympic Committee and the IOC wanted him to do, along with USA Track and Field. But obviously, this is what you train for all year. This is why you want to be here. Once every 4 years, you get here. So he went out. He got that bronze medal, posted on social media afterwards how proud he was of himself. Now, he said he was going to allow his teammates to decide if he would compete in tonight's 4x100-meter relay, which he was expected to be running in. But he also did post on social media that he does believe his Olympics are over, which would lead you to believe that he thinks that he will not be running. No official word, though, yet. Remember, this team had to qualify without him as part of that relay team because he was running in the 200 meters, so they could stick with the guys who got them here, or they may even pick another set of fresh legs. As soon as we find that out, we'll try to let you know.
Meanwhile, it was a nerve-wracking afternoon here stateside yesterday. Team USA basketball almost fell to Serbia. Now they're facing off against the home nation, France, for the gold medal tomorrow. You used the word earlier that they've bruised their way into the gold medal match. France has. Can you preview that matchup for us tomorrow?
Well, I think one of the things to remember, with size, this French team has a lot of size, and not saying that the U.S. team doesn't, but Rudy Gobert has been an exquisite player for them throughout this tournament, and I think part of that is it is that NBA pedigree of knowing, and European basketball does have some of that bruising, so he has both of that to him. And then Victor Wembanyama, the rookie all-star, the rookie sensation and rookie of the year. After you play a year in the NBA, it's a different kind of play that you come back to. So Wemby and Gobert will lead this team against, an all-star group from Team USA. I do think the scare for them against Serbia is a good thing. It's a wake-up call. It took them till the final minutes, and there is so much star power and so much willingness to share and to let whoever needs to take over, that this U.S. team perhaps has the advantage there. They're looking for their 5th straight Olympic gold medal. A streak like that, really hard to keep up. But as Sue Bird said to me yesterday when talking about the women, she's like, no one wants to be the team that doesn't keep the streak going. So that's something to consider, too.
Dana Jacobson, always a pleasure joining us from Paris. Thank you.